So it's a 0-0 draw away at Belper. We had lots of chances, just not able to take anything. What did you think of that result?
Yeah, again, come away from home to the second in the league, and up until they're sending off 11v11, we were the better team. We were dominant. We created so many chances. The boys executed the game plan to perfection. But it just was a summary of our season that we just couldn't convert our chances. The fortune wasn't with us. Luke Rawson hits the post, goes straight back to the keeper's hand. We hit the other post, we had 2 shouts for penalties. The keepers made great saves from headers. Luke spun it past the goalkeeper, and it could have spun again to go in, and the lads managed to just hook it off the line, whether it's in or not. We were really good today. At half time, I couldn't praise them high enough. Last week, Winton, I was a little bit disappointed, but I couldn't praise them high enough at half time. They changed their personnel in terms of where they played their front three, because the ball just kept coming back. I thought we were excellent first half, and then as it happened, sending off, it was a moment of madness. A real moment of madness by their player, rightly so, sending off. And as it does sending off, you take a bit of time to get used to how they're playing. At half time, we talked about that they were playing 4-4-1, so we had the spare men at the back, and with the spare man in midfield, and we had to just take advantage of that. First 10 of the second half, we didn't do that. After that, we built and built and built. The keepers made some great saves again, 2 or 3 with his feet, great one off Ross. I just think we didn't have enough urgency and I suppose quality in our execution of the final pass, and enough bravery maybe on free kicks, still doing the same thing, and you playing to their strengths of Danny South's height and physicality at the back. But look, the lads in there are disappointed with a point. Coming away from home to second and disappointed with a point is huge credit to them. And we've played the second in the league 2 games, and I'd like to think their manager would think the same, but we've been the better team in both games, and it just shows small margins in this league, but it shows maybe why we are where we are, because we've got the 5th best defensive record, probably 4th after today, in that we've kept a clean sheet, but we've got we've scored the fewest goals in the league, and that's unfortunately where we are. It's 9 unbeaten. I think we've only conceded 2 in his last 6 games, we've only lost 2 in his last 13. That's the 1st and 3rd. And we probably should have got a point against Stockton and Ponty. There's so many positives to take for it, but when you look at the league table, we're still just above the relegation, if you like, in 16th, on 27 points. But I just said in there to them, I've got so much affection for them as a group and commitment to them, and we'll keep doing as much as we can. And today they were excellent up against second in the league.
Just obviously, we saw so many chances. It felt like it was stopped in every way, saves, blocks on the line, woodwork. Was it just a time when you just thought it isn't going to be our day getting a goal today?
Yeah, no, you could say that in so many games. Look, we created so many chances and not scored. Some of the football, and as you've seen here now on a heavy pitch, was excellent. The football, where we moved the ball, the way our quality of our long passing, our sharpness of our short passing, our movement off the ball, the way we got in good wide areas with Tucker, with Watto, with Tinks and TC joining in was excellent. It was really good to watch, but you've got to convert these chances, and it isn't a responsibility of the front three, it's a responsibility of us as a whole and as a collective. And if you ask the lads, whenever you interview or when I match what we do in training, we're focusing on attacking play, we're focusing on creating and converting chances. We are creating, every game we're creating, but we just can't convert.
So over at the other end of the pitch, one of the debates on the terraces has been, obviously Harry Garman came in while Ben Townsend was away, kept his spot while Townsend returned. Now Townsend's back. What's been your thinking over the last few weeks and today in terms of the goalkeeping position? Yeah,
look, the lads know I pick teams on merit. There's no sentiment, there's no favouritism. Pick teams on merit. When Harry came in, he came in a difficult situation. It was unfortunate that Ben missed the 3rd game because they'd rearranged one. Harry was really good, 2 clean sheets and only conceded 1 when we went down to 10 men against Brighouse. So he deserved the right to keep his position in those 2 games. But this week we've had a full week where we've had everybody back sort of fit and available, and I just said to the lads, look, it's a reset. We're going to be looking at it in training, obviously looking at what I think is the best 11, and Ben has been our number 1, and Ben's done really well since he's been here. And he just got the edge. Just maybe he's kicking slightly better. But they're very similar goalkeepers, and It's fortunate as a club that we've got two very good goalkeepers, but Ben just got the nod because he's been our number one, and he just had the edge over Harry in all aspects of goalkeeping, and that's why he was number one.
So when we move on to next Wednesday, which is Penistone Churchway, you return to your former club for the first time. Obviously they're hyping it up quite a bit on social media, as you may have seen. What's your thinking ahead of that match?
Yeah, look, it's a semi-final for the players to win. It's the first time to get this club in a final, I think, for 13 or 15.
It's a while. I knew a while
nearly
ago.
15 seasons. So that's what the players got to focus on. It's a semi-final. So when you're playing in a semi-final, it's about winning. It's about doing everything you can to win a football match. Obviously, the noise around it is connected to me and obviously Pete and Ringy. But as I've said previously, I only have happy memories of there. We transformed the football club. We brought silverware, we brought promotions, we brought FA Cup runs. We've left a really strong legacy. There'll probably be 8 players starting for Penistone on Wednesday who either I signed, developed or brought in. So yeah, look, I'm going to enjoy the night, whichever outcome happens. But as soon as that whistle blows, it's 100% Stockbridge Park Steels and get to a cup final. That's what the players got to do. I've said to them, be the players that get this club to a cup final for a long time. We've been unfortunate in the league, but it is reality that we haven't had his best league season, even though performance has been really good. You get to a cup final, everyone starts talking about a cup final. They don't talk about your league position. So go be the players that get us to a cup final. Anything that happens on the night, I'll try and enjoy the experience.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Cheers, Adam. Thank you.